What is up, guys? And we are back for the D4C All-Star Race at Charlotte. 100 laps. These boys are going to be going at it tonight. 15 drivers. We just watched 2 of them race their ways in. That was the 11 of CGMX Rose and the 95, that beautiful 95 Pro Core machine of Kamal. Now, Deez, we just broadcast that race, and our very own Knights was actually in that race. Didn't make it to the main event, but that's all right because he's up here in the booth with us. I don't know why you would rather race than be in the booth with us. Who knows? But Knights, tell me, you just raced the race. What was it like out there on the track?
Very tight, HD. The way the cars are set up with just the preset 5 with no adjustments, the cars are really tight. And in the draft, it's making the cars even tighter. And that's what got me in the trouble there. I actually went from 9th to 4th in like 2 laps. And I was following the 95 of Kamal right there and got just a little too tight up behind him, and I hit the wall, and I was never really able to recover after that. So I think you're going to see a lot of that tonight through these first 2 stages, the way the All-Star race is made up tonight. You're going to have to watch these guys drafting and watch these guys get really, really tight. I think you may see a few guys hit the wall here early in these first 2 stages. So are these guys going to be able to have enough patience to let off the throttle a little bit or maybe even tap that brake going through the corner? That way they don't get themselves into trouble.
Yeah, yes, sir. And I actually, okay.
Yeah.
So I got to...
I'll tell you, HD, that open race, man, that was some exciting stuff. I mean, we watched several good cars there that did not make their way in. And what that says to me is that tonight we're going to have some serious racing for this 100 laps at Charlotte.
Yeah, yes, sir, indeed. It was mighty exciting. I tell you, the one person who I think should have made it if there was a 3rd spot, that would have been the 51 of D4C String. He had a bad, fast car out there. I mean, we saw it live, Deeds. He was just able to hold that outside lane so good, so clean. Just wasn't able to make it happen. And like I said, I hate whoever was that 3rd place car because you were basically the first loser out of all of that. I don't really want to call him a loser, but, I mean, it is what it is, right? That's the way you got to look at it sometimes. As I just got an invite to the game, I had to join a new party because there was like 20 other people in the party. I don't want to be in the lobby. So
yes,
ironically there, HD, the 3rd place driver that finished that open race was String.
Yeah, I know it was. I mean, that's tough break because he was holding strong up there, the top 2 for pretty much the whole race. As they are all loading in right now, I'm going to go ahead and invite Deeds to the lobby. Knights, can you... I got too many friends on my friends list. Can you invite Knights? Are you friends?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir, HD.
Too many friends on my friends list. Make sure to get those votes in, though. Now the votes matter. Your vote counts here in D4C. All you gotta do is pick one of these lovely drivers who are gonna be scrolling across your screen right now at the bottom. Look, no one's picked the one in D4C 4-speed yet. He's got to win this year so far in the D4C Racing Series. Might as well pick him because, hey, he might win $10. We got Gordon the Bomber out there picking CGMX Rose, and the 88 of D4C Sigma is gonna be your pole sitter here to start it.
Yeah, and HD, if I could real quick, throw another suggestion out to some of these guys. I've raced with him a long time. I was telling Deeds earlier off camera there, the 9 of Silent Killer is extremely strong at Charlotte. He's going to be one to watch tonight.
Well, guys, that's a good pick right there, but this is how the race is going to crumble down. 100 laps, straight 1%. They're going to be running on the number 5 setup, default, no pit adjustments at all. Stage 1, there's going to be no pitting. These boys are going to run 30 laps straight. Even if there's a caution, no one will pit. Now to start at stage 2, the field will invert. You're running the rest of it out, you'll pit. At the end of stage 2, you'll pit again, and that will line us up for stage 3 as D4C Sigma is going to take us around turn number 4 to the restart box, and they are underway with the 42 of Amore Smoke on the outside, the 18 of D4C Rowdy sitting there P3. Up there in 4th is going to be the 9 of Silent Killer, your pick, Knights, and got him in that nice goldish number 3 Dow machine is in P5, up to P4.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, HD, I mean, and right there we saw Rowdy get into the 88, and we got a big caution right here right off the start. Uh, man, everybody kind of wrecked right there. That's definitely going to bring out a caution.
Lazy Dog, the Aviator, is not in the All-Star race. He did not make it. The names you see scrolling across the bottom of the stream are the people you can pick. I'll let you know that 11 of CGMX Rose has already been picked. The 42 has been picked as well. So you got everybody else to pick from.
Yes, sir. And that leaves 13 eligible drivers out here to get picked right now. And I kind of like my odds with this here, HD.
I mean, 1 in a 15 shot to win a $10 Amazon gift card. All you gotta do is be the first person to pick that driver and be here at the end of the race to claim it. But
yes, sir.
I was there in the pre-race meeting. Gotham was like, guys, try and make it racy. And one person who spoke up and said, I will, was the 18 of D4C Rowdy. And I tell you what, he made that thing a little racy. Luckily, there's no damage because the 88 of D4C Sigma got plowed up there in turns 3, smashed the wall, huge wreck. But they're going to take it green this time. Again, only 30 laps in stage number 1. No cautions. All the cautions will be done manually as D4C Gotham gets a good jump on the outside, Knights.
He absolutely did. If you look back there, running 5th right now, the 95 of James Kamal, who had to race his way in, he has already cracked the top 5.
Well, let me ask you this, guys. We know the field's going to invert. So, do you really want to race to the front right now? Oh, the 95's in the wall hard right there. Oh, another big wreck. There's that turn 3 and 4 I was telling you about, HD. That's going to be brutal right there. We saw him get a single file in the open. Not so far in this.
It was a one-car spin. I don't think they're going to cause the caution on that one. That was the 43 of Dirty Worm Germ spinning around back there.
Yeah, and I'll tell you right there, I was riding along with Kamal when that happened, when he got into the fence, and it's exactly what I told you guys. The way it was in the open, he was behind the car, he was drafting, and looks like he pushed up a little too much. He got really tight and went right into the wall.
Well, you were talking about how the 95 of James Kamal was up inside the top 5. Look now, the other guy who started in the back of the pack, the 11 of CGMX Rose, is currently up to P4.
Yeah, and we know Rose has got a really strong car. I mean, yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, with the invert and all that, you know, it's going to be exciting, that's for sure.
I don't think the invert really matters that much because you still got to run stage 2, so you're going to have the time to make your way through the field. I mean, yeah, it might help just a little bit. I'm sure Dirty Worm Germ's kind of happy right now sitting back there in last place. He's like, as long as I stay on the lead lap, I'll be mighty fine for all this.
Be in first place before I know it.
Yeah, we just had a guy around on the front stretch there. Looks like it's the 14 of Sweeter. I'm not sure what happened to him, but he was right there on the grass, right at the start-finish line, and he's now all the way at the back of the field, going down the back stretch, getting ready to head into 3. He's lost all kinds of ground.
Yes, sir, and your current race leader, though, is going to be the 3 of D4C. Got him. He's out front, cruising along as CGMX Rose is looking on the inside of the 18. He's got him that time. The tires are fresh, Deeds. We saw last race, the outside lane really came in late in the run. But CGMX Rose with the power move on the inside.
Yeah, and I don't think he's done yet. I mean, got him, can only block so many lanes here. And we saw Rose there. He showed some patience. But I think these cars, like what Knight said, they're going to be pushing up in these turns. I think it's going to be whoever can hold it down on the bottom when the tires get worn in here, which 30 laps, tires are still going to be good. I think they'll just be hot enough to make everything really racy up front.
Yeah, with the 1-times wear, they're still going to be mighty good. And the 18, oh my goodness, what a move on the 88 right there.
He makes it exciting, don't he?
Almost looked like Kyle Busch out there at Auto Club when he was dicing and slicing in the back of the pack. I'll tell you what, Rowdy diced and he definitely sliced up the 88 as he's going to get by him for P number 3. And look right there, your current points leader in the D4C Cup Series. And more smoke in the 42 is going to be sitting P4.
Yes, sir. And D4C Rowdy, the NASCAR ninja, he's working his way up to the front.
Yeah, but he's got heat from the current points leader in the 42 or more smoke. Again, guys, all these people, Jesus. All the drivers out here are going to be on preset 5. They're not allowed to make any adjustments at all. There will be a post-race inspection. If you foul that, well, you lose the money. Point blank and simple.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we got a battle for the lead here, HD. It's not really a battle. Gotham gives up the bottom. Rowdy's going to go up here on the top. Always going to drop to the back of the line here. And Rose is going to, and we saw this in the open, he's going to block both lanes now. Amore up to second. Oh, and Amore gets into Gotham there. That's going to pull Gotham down to the apron. Oh, and he's around. Yep. Thought it looked like the 88 of Sigma went to the inside wall and hit it hard there.
I'm not sure if that's going to bring a caution out or not, but we currently got a battle for the lead with Amore Smoke on the outside, looking to make a power move down the backstretch. He's got that 9 of Silent Killer. He's going to go with him, and Moore's going to clear the 11 of CGMX Rose with ease.
Ooh, yep, and the 9 and the 11 gets together, and Rowdy is back in the wall again there. I thought he had a run on the outside, but he gets up a little high right there. But that was a great move by Amore. He came up on the bottom, drafted, slid right up to the top and around that leader.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, you got to watch out for that 9 of Silent Killer. Told y'all for the race, he's really, really good at this track. It's his favorite place to come race, and he's showing it right now. He's all over that 42 of Amore trying to get that lead.
Yes, sir. And Amore's actually going to wash up there just a bit. This might be the 9 of Silent Killer's chance, and he's going to get down low. Oh, he almost had him there through the tri-oval. Amore just cutting off his nose cleanly right there into turn 1, as Silent is going to get under him in turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, and if you look back behind them guys real quick, moving into 4th, James Kamal, who got into some trouble just a little bit ago, he's already worked his way back up to 4th, and he's going to have this draft of leaders. That is a strong run to get back up here.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, right now we've got picks for Rose, the Aviator. We got one for D4C Rowdy, and also for Gotham and Sweeter Feet. Still got some guys out here available at the moment.
Yes, sir, as the 9 was able to make that pass. He's currently sitting P1, drops back to 42, and there is the 95, cutting the grass looking like Dan the Lawman. That's Dan the Lawman's job. What are you doing?
He got on the apron there a little bit right in the middle of the turn, got a little bit too low. The thing turned around on him.
Yes, it did. That was pretty safe, but got on the apron again, down to the inside wall through the grass.
Yes, sir. So far, it's going to be a 4-car breakaway again. The top 4, the 9 of Silent Killer, 42 of Amore, 11 of CGM, and the 18 of Rowdy is from back around here. Here's the 1 of D4C 4-speed, currently sitting outside the top, maybe sitting about 8th or 9th place. He's got a nice little pack of 5 himself. Bounce around a little bit more. Here's the 12 of Muffin, right in front of 4-speed. Got the 14 of Sweeter Feeds. All by him.
One thing I'm noticing here, HD, is we didn't have 15 in the field. We have 14.
What a move by Rowdy. He's going to take this thing 3 wide. Oh, he thought about it.
He tried. He decided to back out of it. But, yeah, that was fitting to be big right there. Fitting to be big. I think we just got a pick for Silent, another one for Amore, and there's a pick for 4-speed from Forrest Smith.
Yeah, I think the drivers are starting to look pretty slim out there in the pickings.
Yes, sir. They're going quick.
Once they're gone, but here is Amore Smoke looking to make something happen on the young guy, CGMX Rose. Not able to make anything happen that time. Bypass the start finish. If we can get a lap count right now, that'd be great.
There's 81 to go right now, HD, so I believe that's going to be 11 to go in the stage.
Yeah, so 11 to go in the stage. Again, they're doing 30 laps of stage 1, no pitting at all. At the end of stage 1, you can't pit. They're going to invert the field. You'll pit in the middle of stage 2. At the end of stage 2, everyone will pit again, and that will set the stage for the final leg of the race. This is a 100-lap race. That's going to be 40 laps, and they're going to be able to make it green all the way.
I tell you what, going into turn 3 last time, CGMX Rose actually got into the 9 Silent Killer, moved him up the racetrack, took the lead, brought him more with him, thought Rowdy was going to take third, but here comes Silent. He's holding strong up on that outside.
That was a pretty nice move, Silent pulled too.
That was, and I think Rowdy might be showing more patience than I've seen him show all year long here.
I don't think we've seen anything yet.
Yeah. They're crossing each other up in the back. And not the back, but I mean in the front, but the back of the pack here.
For third and fourth place. Yes, sir. That's Rowdy and Silent going at it.
Yes, they are. And one person right now who this stage can't end fast enough for, and that's going to be the 43 here who's about to be lapped of Dirty Worm Germ. Right now that's 78, so there's 8 to go in the stage.
Spencer Rose is already picked. He was actually the first person to get picked.
Yes, sir. Rose was the first one to get picked.
Got a pick out there for Coey.
Yes, we just got that in there. Smart racer who's saving his stuff. That's right, Todd.
So who is left is the bigger question, right?
Yes, sir, HD. I don't know if I'm watching on the rundown here. I don't believe I've seen a pick for Muffin. I don't believe I've seen J.R. Horn get picked yet. Dirty Worm is still out. Lightning Bird. I mean, there's still some good picks out here.
The surprising one, I believe, is the 95 of James Kamal. I mean, they're all going to be good
Kamal.
Yeah, he's not been picked yet either, and that's a mistake. Somebody needs to get that 95 on the list there.
Yeah, I mean, we watched him in the open race there, and we've watched him for the last 3 weeks now, and he is strong every single week.
Yeah, we did have a little lead change up in front. 42 of them more smoke to the lead. CJ Max Rose is going to drop back to P2. Still running in third is going to be the 9 of Silent Killer and the 18 of D4C Rowdy. If I'm not mistaken, all 4 of these guys have been picked.
Yeah, and that 9 of Silent get a little antsy right there. He's ready to get back to the front. He didn't like the way he got moved out of the way by Rose earlier, and here he goes up underneath Rose for second.
We just got a pick for Muffin by Andrew Sanders. That's a good pick.
That's a really good pick, as we're probably under 10 to go in stage 1. Only a 30 lapper, as the 43 up there is going to battle to stay on the lead lap, because the field will invert and he will be the leader.
Yeah, and I mean, look, Dirty Worm Germ is almost a lap down, and this race here being a spatial race, he's about to be the leader after all this sorts itself out.
So, how many laps are left though?
Right, as of right now, we have 5 to go.
5 to go. Well, these boys are closing fast on him. He's going to have to pull
sir.
some mad blocks to stay on the lead lap.
Yeah, and the 14 is right in front of him, and I think that he's hoping that, you know, Worm can stay on the lead lap, maybe hold him up.
I'm telling you guys, that 9 of Silent, he's doing everything except for turn the 42 of a more smoke. He's pushing him all the way around this racetrack.
Well, and he's probably looking on his bumper right there, because that 18,
Ooh.
we watched him and Silent get together here, race this thing out, and there goes the 18 to the inside.
Yeah, not able to make anything work. And Moore got into the wall right there, and that's going to put the 9 and the 42. 9's going to give him a little shove up there. Not a Silent Killer to the lead. 18 of Rowdy is going to follow.
Yes, sir.
And that's about what you got to do, guys, especially when the tires start getting a little bit, you know, worn out. You get a run, especially being in the All-Star race. You know, there's no points involved here. So, I mean, I think you're going to see that a lot more tonight, especially when you get down to crunch time.
Oh, definitely when you get down to crunch time. Someone wants to win that dough, that cash flow, and someone out there in the chat wants to win the cash flow as well.
We just got a pick for Kamal right there.
I think the caution's out. Yep, caution's out because they are slowing
that's
down
good.
for the red flag, and that will invert the field. And that 43 up there, who was sitting in last, will be sitting P1 at start of stage 2.
Yeah. And the 9 goes from the lead to the back.
mistaken, they will not pit here. They will run it out until they have to pit in the middle of stage 2.
I'm pretty sure the way the rules work, if I was here and got them right earlier, there's no pitting through the first stage. There's no pitting through the second stage. Once stage 2 ends, they're going to line up on the back just like they are now.
They ain't going to be able to make it. They ain't going to be able to make it all the way until the end of the second stage.
Yeah, I don't think they can pull 60 laps off.
Yeah, I think they have to pit in the middle of stage 2.
And I'm watching them all in back camera on the leaders, and I believe we've got the field almost switched around here. 43 to the front, 14 outside, 88 third, 37 fourth. Kamal's going to move back up to 6th. That's going to put Gotham down on the inside at 5th. So yeah, I like this invert.
Well, I do know for a fact after stage 2 is over, they're going to go down to the bottom like this, get lined up, and they're going to open up pit road, and you got to do at least a mandatory 2-tire stop. You could do 4 if you want to, and how they come off pit road is how they're going to line up for stage 3.
Yes.
It's not going to be the finish of stage 2, it's how they come off pit road.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Yes, sir.
But here they come around with the invert, the 43, new face up in front, Dirty Worm Germ with the 14, a Sweeter Feeds up there in P2. Back in third is going to be the 88, a D4C Sigma. Now, he was out in front early on. Outside of Sigma is going to be the 37, a Pro Viper, and Worm is going to take him green this time in the restart box.
This should be very interesting now to see how this goes. You have the guys in the back now up front. Were they saving their stuff, or was their cars just off? We're going to find out.
I know the 43 got in a little tangle early on. Caution didn't come out for it. I know he's happy for the invert because he's got the clean air at the moment. And here comes the 3 of Gotham.
Yep, and Gotham was another one that was involved in a wreck there. And here he is back in the front. Worms in the wall on the outside. The 3 and the 14 on the inside to the front. Here comes J.R. Horn. He's looking also in the 19.
Yeah, guys, I will tell you right now, the 95 of James Kamal just hit pit road.
That's it. Yes, I was watching that there, and that's a good move. And the 37, the 88 is up in the wall. He got it 3 times. He's going to stay up there, and the field's going to file past him. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that you've got to take a pit stop here in the second stage. I'm pretty sure that is one of the rules.
You ain't going to be able to make it. You're only getting 51 to 52 laps, you know, with 1 time's wear. So you got to pit. You ain't making it 60 laps no matter what. It's kind of like a gas and go situation.
Yeah, and I like that strategy there out of Kamal to hit the pit early.
Let me ask you a question. If you're some of these other guys, do you go ahead and pit? Because Kamal's made his green flag stop. If it is mandatory that you make a green flag stop, if a caution comes out right now, he's in the catbird seat.
Well, honestly, Knights, what I would do, I would probably run this thing out as long as I could, as long as my tires were good. Get as many as I can, because one caution here is going to change everything in there. And I mean, we saw Mark Martin do it actually in an All-Star race where he decided to come down on actually the last lap and win the thing.
Yeah, we just had a nice crossover move. The 14 is Sweeter Feeds. Got by, got him into 3, but got him with the crossover there. Side by side at the start finish. That time by was got him. And here comes the 19 of J.R. Horn. If I'm not mistaken, no one picked him yet. He is a heck of a racer, and for him to still be out there on the board is insane.
Yeah, I can't believe nobody's picked Horn.
Yeah, I mean, look at this wad of cars. I mean, they are 2 by 2, like 6 rows deep.
4 wide.
Look on the inside.
This ain't gonna work.
Big wreck.
And that's gonna be a caution.
Yeah, and here's the caution that just worked into the favor of James Kamal.
Yes, sir.
If that is a mandatory stop, he's made his.
They got to.
Everybody else has to make theirs. Like, I'm not sure if it's mandatory or not. Like under green. If it's a mandatory under green,
I think it is.
These guys are going to have
under green.
These guys are going to have to pit. James Kamal's going to have the entire field a lap down by the time he gets back around.
There goes Kamal getting his lap back right now, and the field's sitting on the backstretch. So we're not going to pit road, boys and girls. It's going to be a green flag stop.
Yeah, unless there's another caution somewhere that works not in his favor, I have a feeling that Kamal may have the entire field a lap down by the end of the stage.
I wonder if he took tires. If he took tires too.
I'm going to say he did because he went a lap down.
Oh, my lordy.
Yeah, he's going to have the entire field a lap down, and then you're only going to have one car get the free pass at the end of the stage 2. You're liable to have 2 cars on the lead lap starting stage 3 of the All-Star race.
I'll tell you what, that's definitely an interesting strategy call, but these boys need to line it up quick as Gotham is going through turns 3 and 4 right now, getting ready to start this puppy yet again.
I don't believe the D4C Sweeter has been picked either.
Nah,
yeah,
someone picked
take that back. He has, yes, sir. He's
Sweeter.
like number 3. That's right.
But guys, what a drive from the back of the field starting stage 2. The 42 and the 9 already up front. That is a heck of a drive.
Yeah, and they're already going for the lead because they are side by side going to turn 3.
Yeah, and I'm watching these boys, and man, they're out here and they're a little loose till they get them up to speed, and there goes Gotham into the outside wall. He's going to lose about 3-4 spots here.
He's going to drop outside the top 5 because here comes the 12 of Muffin closing fast. There goes Gotham back in 5th place, but Muffin's looking to advance his position as well. And there's the 43 of Dirty Worm Germ currently battling for 6th.
Yeah, and I mean, look who's up in front now. 42 of them more. And it looks like J.R. Horn, he's coming down for his pit stop now in that 19 machine. That's a good move.
I think that's a brilliant move because we're liable to see another
There's
caution,
the red.
and there's the 12
Yes, sir.
hard into the
There it
wall.
is.
That might bring out the caution.
Yep, and that's going to put J.R. Horn, who's already on pit road, that's going to be his green flag pit stop.
Did he make it to pit road before
Yeah,
the
I
caution
think he
came
did.
out?
Oh, yeah.
I think he did.
Yes, sir.
Great move
Yes,
there.
sir.
Great move.
And he's going to stay on the lead lap as well.
Yeah, that's going to put Kamal and J.R. Horn with they're going to be the only 2 drivers right now that have their green flag pit stop in. Honestly, if I'm out here right now, when this thing goes green, I am on pit road.
Rose has been picked. The 18 has been picked. Gotham has been picked. Sweeter Feeds has been picked. Silent has been picked. A More Smoke has been picked. 4-Speed has been picked. D4C Coe has been picked. Muffin has been picked. Kamal has been picked. And now Horn has been picked. So who is left? That 88's left. The 43 is left. The 88, 43.
I believe Silent got
37.
picked also, correct?
Yeah, Silent got picked.
And nobody's picked the 37 of Viper yet.
So is it just them 3?
Yes,
I
sir.
believe so. I'm watching the rundown as you was naming those cars off, and I believe those are the only 3.
Yeah, there's going to be. We're going to have Pro Viper, who's still is one of them. I believe Sigma is still available.
Yep, 88, 37, and the 43 are the only cars left.
Yeah,
You haven't made a
Dirty
pick
Worm
yet.
Germ.
What is there to lose? Pick one of these guys. If they
Right.
win, you'll win a $10 Amazon gift card. Nothing
Type
to
it
lose
in.
at all. And here comes more pitters. The
Yep,
42 of a More
yep, here they
Smoke is
come.
coming down, and a 43 of Dirty Worm Germ.
Yep, and like I said, as soon as this thing goes green, I am hitting pit road. Now, do you think this works out as to a disadvantage of them to these guys after we hit the pit stops at the end of the stage?
Yeah, I think the only ones that's going to be benefited right now, unless the caution comes out, is the 95 and the 19.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And there goes more
Because-
takers that time. About 3 more.
Because I'm telling you right now, if I'm the 95 and the 19, at the end of this stage, if you're the only 2 on the lead lap, you're going to have one car get the free pass. I'm not pitting. If you've got enough fuel somehow to make it, I'm not pitting. I'm not letting them guys have the wave around and get back on the lead lap.
Yeah, here comes another taker. It's going to be the 18 of D4C Rowdy as Gotham is looking low on Silent. And he's going to get him. He's actually going to push him up into the wall a little bit. And that's going to force Kamal down pit road. That is a heartbreak.
Yeah, that is. Wow.
He had the strategy working for him. Not the luck, though. And here goes the 14 of Sweeter Feeds down low into turn 3. Gonna pull. Oh, almost a slide job. Not quite.
He thought about it. One car that's consistently been up here in the front, and that's CGM Rose. Coey's got it in the grass. The 95 is back out of pit road.
Yeah, he just went a lap down.
Yeah.
If the 90, well, he's definitely going to get his lap back. So we know that for sure. So I mean, his strategy's still not completely out of the you know, it's still not going all the way, but it's hurt a little bit. His main concern is going to be staying in front of that 19 of JR Horn, because that 19 we know is not pitting again. So the 95 needs to be in front of that 19 at the end of this stage.
I don't believe I saw a pick for Lightning Bird in here, did I?
No, maybe he's the other one. Good call.
I don't know if he actually made it in the race.
I don't believe he's in there. Yeah, you all said there was one missing. I don't believe.
Yep, I think it was him. Yes, sir.
That's a tough break.
Yeah,
I
it is.
gladly took his spot.
Yeah, but right now we got a freight train up in front. About 7 to 8 cars, single filed up. Can we get a lap count? Gotta be getting close.
Yes, sir. There's going to be, I believe, 13 right now to go in the stage. We're on lap 47 of 100.
Well, you know what? If this thing does go green and there's not another caution, those guys who are a lap down will get their laps back, and it will be kind of right where we started.
Well, that's if Horn doesn't stay out. As late as he pitted right there in stage 2, he may have the fuel to make it all the way to the end. That's why I think it's key that the 95 get by him right here.
No, I don't think he's going to have enough fuel to make it. Nobody can go 60 laps.
He pitted.
Yeah, he won't have to go 60.
Yeah, he pitted. He's going to make it to the end.
He pitted about midway. And you guys say it all the time. If there's anybody out there that can save fuel, it's that 19 car.
Oh, it is. He's got that shifter.
Yeah,
Pop that thing
he's
in
got
neutral.
the shifter. Pop her in neutral, exactly. But I believe that he pitted with like, what, 55, 60 to go.
If he pitted with 55 to go, he's got plenty enough, because you can go roughly about 58 laps on a tank of fuel.
Well, and right now we've got 51 laps remaining in the race. So 11 in the stage.
Well, we got a pick out there for Pro Viper.
There we go.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see on how this stage shakes up in stage number 2 here in the D4C All-Star race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. You said there was about, what, 11 to go?
Yeah, I'm watching here, and for some reason the mixer is giving me a frame by frame instead of an actual stream. So
let me pull it real quick, see if I can get something working. I need the tow, man.
We need the tow HD. Oh, and there's Muffin through the grass down on pit road on his stream. Yeah, there's the big wreck right there. There's the 14 race leader, I believe, at that time got collected in that. And then 95 is in
caution
through the grass again, and that's
calling caution.
Caution.
Yeah, the caution into the stage.
No, it's not the.
And Kamal's not going to get his lap back, so Kamal is still a lap down.
He's going to be a lap down, but everybody still has not made their green flag stop yet either.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on right now.
We're just winging it like normal.
We're just winging it up here, man.
These cautions has definitely, mixed it up a little bit here.
I mean, we're certain this is a caution and not the end of the stage.
Yes, sir. There should still be like 10 to go.
right, so at least what, about 2 more cars out there that still haven't been picked. Dirty Worm, Germ, and that 43. I mean, he hasn't quite had the night, but I know he's fast. I've raced with him all along. And there goes the 11 CGMX Rose.
Yeah, and also the 88 of D4C Sigma is still available, HD. As I'm not sure, are we closing here in 10 laps?
Well, they're double filing up, so they're definitely not pitting this time. Oh, no, they might be single. I don't know, what's going on? They double or single?
24. I don't know exactly what's happening, but the 24 Coey's down on the apron not running, and for some reason Rose is going and like he's getting a lap back. We need the tool, that's all I know.
I think we need Jesus, but Gotham is going to take him to the green this time. And a 43 of Dirty Worm Term with what a jump. Oh, wait. So, they didn't go. I think they are pitting this time.
Did you just go green on the backstretch?
No, they were at the line. I think they're pitting this time.
Gotcha.
Or something. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we're about to find out.
They may be doing an extra. They may be doing an extra pace lap so Rose can catch back up.
That's also very possible.
Yeah, because I think it'd be safe to say that 11 of Rose may have been your free pass car right there.
Yeah, because he just went down pit road, and I'm guessing Horn is still on the lead lap.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's going to put Horn and Gotham, two guys that's ran a lot together up here leading this race right now. And we know that Gotham still has to make a green flag pit stop.
Yeah, Gotham does, and I know for sure the 9 still has to pit.
And Dirty Worm Germ, I believe the 14 did.
I'm almost certain the 43 pitted.
Yeah, Germ pitted earlier.
Okay.
And the 14 pitted earlier. I saw him come off pit road. I'm thinking the 3 and the 9 are the only 2 that hasn't pitted yet.
There's a big jump from Gotham there as he's going to take him down. Green flag.
That wasn't just a big jump. I mean, he cleared him by like 10 car lengths into turn 1 as the 43 of Dirty Worm Germ's going to move up to P2 as Sweeter Feeds moving up to P3.
Yeah,
and Gotham's coming down this time, it looks like. Yep, here comes Gotham.
Yep, he's coming down. And that high line didn't stand.
Oh, and they're going to wreck.
Big wreck. Big wreck.
Right in front of him.
Yeah. And that's going to hurt Gotham because he ain't going to make it to pit road before the caution comes out. So he's going to have to do that all over again.
Yeah, and he just brought her back up on the track there because he was about 300 feet away from the line right there, and he had to crank her to the right to keep from going down.
I'm going to tell you what happened right there. That all started with the 9-car Silent Killer in the middle right there. I think he was trying to come down. He's got all this old tires while everybody else has new tires. I think he was trying to get to the bottom, and his car pushed up too much right there, and that caused that wreck.
Yeah, and one car that's consistently up here at the front, a more smoke. Back to the lead.
Well, let me ask you a question, guys. If we keep having these cautions and the 3 and the 9 are not able to get to pit road for that mandatory caution, what happens then to those 2 cars?
I'm guessing that they're going to have to take it in stage 3, which would be
I think with 5 to go, they turn cautions. I don't know if it was 5 to go at the end of the race or 5 to go with the stages as well.
It was 5 to go at the end of our race, but of course we didn't have stages, so I'm not sure how they're working it right now.
Well, right now, more smoke just went from the lead right there to go get his lap back.
So was the 43 of Worm.
Yes, sir.
He was out front. I don't know what they're doing. I'm so lost now.
Baby. We need a toll.
Oh, man. We're just leaning, man. It's some good racing so far.
Yes, sir.
And here goes the 14 now, Sweeter Feeds.
There goes our last car. Shiny Cord picks D4C. I believe that's all the drivers picked now. Stay tuned to see which one of you guys in the chat is going to win a $10 Amazon gift card.
I don't think we picked one yet. Worm's still out there.
Thought I saw him. I stand corrected. We still have Dirty Worm Germ available to be picked. I'm about to type his name in HD. I mean, come on, how hard is it?
I tell you what, guys, watching this race right now, I can't even imagine how you all are going to call this race next Thursday. We're out here for 200 laps. You got probably another 10 to 12 cars out on the track.
I tell you how we're going to call it, Knights. We're just going to wing it.
I just wing it, man. It's what I do best. Just wing it. As it looks like we have a red flag. Look like Juan Pablo Montoya might have hit the jet dryer yet again down in turn one because there's a huge fire. Never mind, that's his HD up in the stands with his ginger red hair.
Yep, and here we go. We're got the cars rolling again, HD, as the tow truck is hauled, crumpled, crinkled, burned up mess.
But why is there such a huge gap?
Look who your leader is. The one car of D4C, 4-speed.
Yeah, 4-speed out in front this time with the young gun. CGMX Rose in the 11 sitting P2. The 19 of J.R. Horn is sitting in third, and they are 2 wide for fourth place. And Gotham's going to try and pit this time.
Ooh.
Didn't quite work out for him last time.
Try it again. Yes, sir. And he gets a really good entry in that time. If these guys can just keep it together right here long enough for him to get to pit road.
And I would expect to see the 9 car come down pit road unless we just missed him with all the action that was going on. He may have pitted, I'm not sure. I didn't see him, but it doesn't mean he didn't.
Cody's in the outside wall. 2 of them in the outside wall. That's not going to bring him.
Yeah, they all held it together pretty well there.
Yep. Yes, they did.
As we are coming to the end of stage 2.
And Muffin's coming down pit road.
Okay, so these are a few more drivers than that's not pitted yet. They're making their stops.
Yeah, and that's going to cycle the lead around to J.R. Horn.
I tell you what, right now, that 95 car is probably praying that this stage hurries up and ends. Because right now, he's in position to get that free pass.
Yeah, and your top 5 as they run on the track now. You got J.R. Horn, you got 42 of More Smoke, the 95 of Kamal, the 11 of Rose, and the 43 of Dirty Worm Germ. As now we got a more underneath the horn.
Yeah, got a battle for the lead down into turn 1. A More Smoke in the preferred low lane with Kamal right behind him, gonna push him along as Horn is pinching the man. Sparks are flying all over the place going through that turn.
Yeah, and this right here is the end of the stage, HD. I'm pretty sure this is the final lap of stage 2. If it isn't, then we got one more, but I'm showing 58 on Muffin's screen, and he's sitting on pit road, so.
Looks like they're still going.
This is going to be the final lap right here.
Yep, final lap, the 42 of a More Smoke out in front. Again, James Kamal in that 95 beautiful Pro Core Toyota powered Camry should get the lucky dog pass if he's not on the lead lap. And the 43 of Dirty Worm Germ sitting P3 with the 19 of Horn sitting P4, and the 11 of CGMX Rose is in 5th. And we got more people coming down pit road.
Yeah, and I just looked, and I stand corrected here because. Oh, and there's a big, massive wreck as the 9 of Silent Killer missed pit road. And it looks like D4C Rowdy was in that, and that's going to end the stage right here. There's 40 to go right now. That's going to end the stage, but there's a bunch of cars in the infield there. Looks like we had the Supercross races here in the infield. Or Monster Jam, if you will.
All right, guys, so this is going to be the start of the last stage. Again, 14 drivers now. That someone didn't make it. 14 drivers going to be battling for cash. We got a lot of people picked. Still 1 car left. That's going to be the 43 of Dirty Worm Germ.
Yes, sir. Rusty Lynn.
Rusty Lynn picked Viper. He said, how was he not picked?
Okay. How is Germ not picked? All right.
I'm going to come down and see. I'm going to come down and see if I can get the straight out for us.
Well, I think our very own Knights is part of the Decepticon crew because it sounded like a Transformer there. Still Transformer. I think it's Discord or something because I think Deeds is doing it too. Oh my God, everybody's a Transformer. I got a full party full of Decepticons. Good Lord. But they're going to be coming down for their end of stage 2 pit stop. The way they come out of the pits is going to how they start in stage 3. guys. Hopefully this Discord figures itself all out. Maybe it's me. I don't know.
Copy.
All right, you're better.
Yeah. Some reason the Discord there kind of messed up. It booted me and Knights out of there, but we're back now, HD, and you're not sounding like Optimus Prime anymore.
Well, at least I'm Optimus Prime.
Yes, sir.
That 3 of Gotham's going to win the battle on pit road by a mile. He was one of the ones that just pitted, too.
Yeah, he got down pit road, but I think right now we're going to watch everybody. It should have cycled around now. I mean, Muffin should get his lap back. He's running 11th right now. It's silence behind him, but he was up there toward the front. He was involved in that wreck. I think he missed pit road. It's probably going to drop him to the back.
More smoke is already taken. Only driver left is going to be the 43 of Dirty Worm Germ. Yeah, Gotham's going to get his lap back. Never heard of them.
All right, guys, I got it figured out. We have 10 cars on the lead lap, so 11th on back is a lap down.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I was showing here, and I've got Muffin as the first car, 1 lap down.
Yeah, and the whole robot thing, that's Discord messing up. All those guys in the race were leaving Discord and coming back to see if it would fix it. They were having the same problem we are.
Yeah, I
forgot to pay the bill.
I figure that's probably the Russians over there hacking our internet.
Probably, but your race leader is going to be the 42 of Amore Smoke with the 43 of Dirty Worm Germ on the outside. P2 again. No one's picked the man.
He just got picked. Cody Burnett. He
picked him.
Dirty Worm Germ. Everyone is picked.
Lock and loaded. Again, guys, we need to be here at the end of the race. 100-lap race at Charlotte with 40. Well, actually, it's going to be, about 37 to go once they take a green.
Yes, sir. Should be 37 to go when they take it green.
Yeah, and guys, we're going to have a race between the 9, the 24, the 3, and the 12. Those are the 4 cars that are a lap down right now. So if we get a caution, one of those 4 guys will be the free pass guy. We'll get right back in this all-star race.
I'll tell you what, they're all liable to get back on the lead lap because things are about to get crazy.
Yes, sir. Saw this in the open race here. One driver who said, I'm going to mix it up. He's in that 18 car. They call him Rowdy. He's going to restart this thing from 9th place.
Yes, sir, and there goes Amore Smoke taking the green. The 43 of Worm's going to be able to drop back down into P2. JR Horn's going to pick up P3, and it looks like CGMX Rose is in a battle for 4th. And he is that 18 of Rowdy right under him.
Yes, sir. He's not wasting no time. He said, I'm coming to the front here. He's already got her up to 5th. He gained 4 spots in 1 turn, HD.
Yeah, top 5 are going to single file out pretty fast. CGMX Rose should be able to clear the 95 into turn 1. He's got him that time by as the 14 of Sweeter Fees is going to be left out to dry up there. Tell you what, one driver with a big bounce back, that's going to be the 88 of D4C Sigma sitting in 4th, going under JR Horn, and he's going to slap the wall out of 4.
Yeah, and he got her again just for good measure. Rowdy's looking around the bottom here, trying to bring it up to 3rd. I think he's going to get I believe that's the 37.
That's the 88 of D4C Sigma, and there goes Rowdy down the backstretch, side by side into turn 3. We saw it earlier, D's. That high line was pretty good up there, but Rowdy is going to pull on the bottom. Doesn't have him cleared just yet. He's cleared now. He's going to pull a slide job on the 88 through the front stretch.
Yes, sir. And I know that we watched Rowdy there in I forget which race it was. It might have been Kansas, where he ran that middle line and was faster than everybody there for that. I believe he won that race.
Yes, sir, indeed. It's bounced around just a little bit more as a More Smoke has got about a 2 to 3 car length lead on Dirty Worm. And Dirty Worm's got about a 4 to 5 car length lead on third place. And More Smoke's got this thing in cruise control, hoping this thing stays green the rest of the way.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, if I'm one of those drivers back there, third place on back, the 42 is not the car that I want out front here, unpressured.
Yeah, we currently got a battle for 5th place going on with the 95 Procore Toyota Camry machine with the 9 Silent Killer sideways through turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, those guys in the back there, they're back there, and that right there is just, these front 4 are just walking away.
Yeah, and I expect Silent Killer to work with Kamal here just a little bit to catch the front 4, because they are starting to get in a whole nother zip code. Like you just said, the 11 of CGMX Rose are behind these guys. I think if these 3 get hooked up, we know that 95's got a fast car, the 9 is fast, as well as the 11. Without a doubt, I expect them to get up there in a matter of time.
Yeah, guys, and don't forget that 95 and that 9 are teammates for Dirty Air Motorsports, so I definitely could see them working, trying to get up to the front here.
Yeah, and Kamal just cleared the 9 right there, and he's not wasting any time getting up here. He says, you know what, I'll pull you guys around. And Kamal has actually got those guys gaining back up on these leaders now.
So back here in 8th and 9th, we also got a father-son relationship going on with the 1 of D4C 4-speed, and his son got him in the 3 car, but got him's going to get a little tight in turn 4 back there, and the 14 of Sweeter Feet is going to take advantage of that. I expect these guys to try and get hooked up to catch them as well.
Well, the one thing that's helping Kamal right now is the 9 car Silent Killer. He is the first car lap down. So he has nothing really to gain right here, just to push Kamal up front, and then maybe he can try to pass everybody and get his lap back the hard way, you know, if the caution comes out. So I definitely do not see this 9 car making a move right now. I think he's just going to try to push him.
Yeah, I tell you, Worm pushes up high there in turn 1 and 2, and that's going to put Rowdy underneath of him. Now we're going to have the 2 winningest drivers of the year here are going to be running first and second.
Yeah, actually, I think the first year on Evolution, Dirty Worm Germ was your champion. The next year in Heat 2, if I'm not mistaken, Rowdy was your champion. 2 champions going at it side by side in the turn 1, and Worm is holding his ground up there.
Yeah, he is, and I think that that third place car right there is going to be the difference maker on who he decides to go with.
Oh my lordy, what in the world happened there?
Yeah. Worm got in the wall there, and he's putting down the track, and that's definitely going to be a caution. That's going to be 3rd, 4th, 5th. The 95 got collected. That's a big wreck. Whoa!
Holy smokes. Well, I'd like to thank NASCAR for the safer barriers, because that 43, good Lord.
Yeah, that was pretty intense as you were riding along with the 88, and you got a bird's eye view to that there, HD.
I saw something. I had to blink twice to make sure what I was seeing was correct, because...
And I think what happened there was Worm got a little high entering, and that yellow wall where the safer barrier is, sometimes you can't see it, and I think that he tagged the end of the safer barrier that you were speaking about.
And I'll tell you guys something that just happened right there with that wreck. That involves Silent Killer, who was the first car lap down. Being involved in that wreck before the caution came out, he was passed by the 1 of 4-speed. Looks like 4-speed got his lap back.
Yes, he did. 4-speed never even slowed down. He just went to go get it.
What's going on, Pistol P? I actually remember a Pistol P. Did you used to run inside line? That sounds very familiar. Pistol P. Or Forza 4, something like that. It sounds very familiar.
No damage, by the way. Not for this race. No damage, no game cautions, and normal tire wear.
No, this is the D4C All-Star race. We do things a little different. Normally these boys do run damage. You're allowed to make adjustments to your preset. For the All-Star race, they're doing no damage. They're going to call the cautions themselves. No in-game cautions. and they're running preset 5, not able to adjust anything. Now this is just for the All-Star race only, as More Smoke in the 42 is going to get a nice jump with Rowdy dropping back to P2, and Sigma in the 88 having a good night so far.
Yes, he is. I was just about to give him a shout out right there because, I mean, he's had a really good night. And I believe that's going to be D4C Gotham, who's running 5th place now. He's had a nice recovery after trying to get on the pit road. There goes the 9 to take it in the chicane. He saves it.
No, I heard the chicane might be a little faster.
I think you have to get them tire tracks really rooted into the ground. You got to hit her about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, but you had mentioned there, Knights, that the 9 Silent Killer was your lucky dog, got in a wreck. The lucky dog was the one of D4C 4-speed, so now he's back up on the lead lap. He was the lucky one out of all that mess of the 43, smacking the safer barrier into turn 3. But they're pretty much single filed out in the top 4. We got a little battle going on in 5th. That's going to be D4C Kobe in the 24 with the 18 of Rowdy. Something happened to him because he dropped back to 6.
Yeah, he got up in the outside wall there, and he's actually he actually went 2nd back to 6th. See if he can work his way back up here.
And there's a huge wreck in the front stretch.
Massive crash takes out, what, 7th place on back right there. That's going to definitely bring out a caution. And that saves Silent Killer, and he's going to. I believe the free pass right now is going to go to Muffin in 12th place. We'll see here in just 1 second, actually. Yes, sir, and here goes Muffin to get his lap back.
So that'll leave us 2 cars still a lap down. We know one is the 9 car for sure.
Yeah, and there I'm going to get you a lap count here in 3, 2, 1, and we've got 23 to go right now.
23 to go. What, there's about 3 more cars stuck a lap down? Well, 1 maybe. I think it's just Silent.
No, I believe it's going to be Koei and Silent.
Kobe and Silent?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I think Kobe's on the lead lap because the 12 was behind Kobe off of that.
I'm showing Muffin 12, Koei 14th. And Silent's 13th. And yeah, he's going to lap down along with Kobe here.
I think it's safe to say, though, that everyone will be on the lead lap before this thing is over.
It's definitely shaking out to be that way here. Things are about to get a little rowdy, if you will.
And there goes the 42 of More Smoke with a good jump with the 88 of Sigma. We've been saying it all night long. He's got a good car here. He might be taking this thing home.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, he's been up here, or up here. We kind of, know Amore is super fast everywhere he goes. 11 of Rose, 88 of Sigma. He has been up here hanging with these guys all day long. This entire field right now. That's why it's so hard to pick just one HD.
Definitely the best of the best, as they are still side by side for 2nd place. CGMX Rose is holding strong on the outside lane, though. He's going to get a good run here into turn 3. He should be able to clear the 88.
Yeah, they're going to stay side by side. Rose is able to get down in front of him. That's going to leave Worm hung out there, and they're going to freight train him. And Horn gets the apron, and there's 5 cars around on the back, HD.
Oh, got him in the pre-race, so let's make it racy. The boys are definitely making it racy as the caution is out yet again, and that's going to leave 1 car a lap down.
Yes, sir. That's going to give Silent Killer the free pass this time. With 20 to go, there'll be 19 when we get to green.
I know these boys have no damage, but good Lord, they need to get it together a little bit.
Well, I'm wondering if that 24 of Koei may be 2 laps down, because you guys were right. He was in front of Silent right there. And if he was a position behind him, that tells me the 24 is 2 laps down.
That's very possible. I just want to take a time and look at this beautiful 95 Procore Toyota Camry powered machine. I mean, just gotta let's look at that. It's so pretty. So pretty. Shout out to LFR.
Yes, sir. Shout out to LFR Racing with that pretty 95 Joe Gibbs Racing venture that they've got going on.
Got that nice NASCAR Heat Pro League sticker on it. I might be a little biased, but that's okay, right?
A little bit, if you will.
Might be a little biased.
Stay okay, buddy. You deserve to be biased on that one.
The Mott Jets on it. Looking beautiful today. Looks good under the lights.
Purtiful for this all-star event.
Yes, sir, but as the more smoke is going to take this thing around turn 4, CGMX Rose in the 11's going to start P2. Back there in third, still is going to be the 88 of D4C Sigma. Gotham has worked his way up in the top 5, sitting P4. And in fifth is going to be the 43 of Dirty Worm Germ.
Yep, and we got a restart here, and Amore's going to pull away by about 2 car lengths, and they're going to be side by side. The 88's going to maintain second. He's going to pull Worm through with him, and Deep Speed is also trying to clear Rose on that outside line.
I'll tell you what, his name's Dirty Worm. He looked mighty wormy through turn 1, but he was able to hold it together.
Oh, Sigma gets the apron, and he holds it somehow. Wow.
Oh, man, I don't know how they were able to make it that work. They made it a lap this time. The pressure is on with under 20 to go here in the D4C All-Star race.
Yes, sir, and I'll tell you, last car picked, past champion, second place right now, Dirty Worm Germ, and there's a big wreck in the back, HD. I don't know for that one. Looked like about 3 cars got involved. Yeah, there's another wreck there. That's definitely going to be a caution. Oh, there's cars flipping. There's cars flipping down the backstretch.
I'll tell you what, developing story, I think that 95 has got a blown engine.
Oh, no way.
He is sitting down pit road, not moving a muscle.
Oh, man.
Developing story, the 95 blown engine, tough day for that team. I think it's because I was talking about him. Just blame
you know, HD, you did give a shout out and you picked Knight. He hits the apron on lap 2. Now you pick and shout out to the 95 and he's on pit road with a blown engine. Who we picking next?
Let's see, who's out there?
Just go ahead and pick a more your race leader.
Oh, here goes Kobe at least getting one of his laps back.
I'll tell you what, guys, impressive bounce back right there. He just got his lap back. 4 speeds all the way up to 4th already.
Yeah. For him there on that restart, I mean, he came right down low there with Sweeter and was able to clear Rose on that start. And we know, we saw it in the open. We've seen it several times here. You don't want to be on that outside line. Right now, disadvantage to the 43. And Muffin's worked his way back from getting a free pass 2 cautions ago to up to 6th.
Yeah, the 95 is actually still down pit road. 43 of Dirty Worm Germ up to P2. Back there, still in 3rd place. I think every time we've had a restart, that 88's been in 3rd place.
Yeah,
that's going to be D4C
low line
Sigma.
right there. We know that low line is definitely the place to be. And that's what I'm saying. Disadvantage to Worm right here on this restart. We've seen it all night long through the open and this race here. He needs to get the restart of a lifetime. 4-speed's going to push him.
He's going to take him 3 wide through turn 1.
Yes, sir. And that's going to be advantage to the 43 right now as he's able to get to the bottom. Wow. That was good stuff.
That was pretty intense as they are 2 by 2, 3 rows deep back there for 5th on back. Still sitting at P3 is going to be the 88 of Sigma. And Gotham is currently in a battle with his dad. Let's going to watch this right now. Hopefully we can get locked on one of these two. Here we are. Nice father-son battle going in turn 1 with 4-speed pinching down. Gotham's got him cleared with Rowdy in tow down the front stretch.
And Gotham moves up in front of 4-speed, trying to pull him around Rowdy here. Rowdy ain't having none of it. He says, you know what, I'm bringing her down here. Rowdy gets close to that apron. We know how much he likes to run down there.
He's good at it, but Gotham holds strong on the outside. Still, got him is trying to help his dad out, and this is getting mighty crazy.
Yes, it is. In there, I believe Rowdy's finally got that one car cleared, and Silent is looking underneath of him now.
Yeah, don't count that 9 car out. He's got his lap back down. He's got a really, really good car. Definitely do not count him out.
And I will get you a lap count at the line here, everybody. Four speed's up in the outside. Whoa, he's going to lose several spots. I don't even know
how they made that work.
Yeah, there's 13 to go right now, guys, and that was pretty crazy is what that was. Jesus, take the wheel.
Well, I'll tell you what, the top 3 are starting to break away from the rest of the pack. I know they're hoping this thing goes green because they got about a 10 to 12 car length lead on everyone else as Kobe is going to get up into the wall, but that's not going to bring a caution out.
Yeah, and what that's doing there, I mean, these top 3, I believe they're content to just ride this thing around right now. If they can do that and those guys behind them don't line up, they're not going to catch them.
No, they're not lining up. The 9 of Silent Killer just got a great run through 1 and 2, but Rowdy's able to hold that position.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And we got Sigma getting up under Dirty Worm Germ, who's going to tap the wall and hit
loose.
I don't know how we saved that. That's a great piece of driving. And that 3-car tandem up front just quickly turned to a 2-car. The 42 of Amore Smoke and the 88 of Sigma.
Yes, sir. And Rowdy gets up in the outside wall, and there's a train underneath of him.
With this just being 2 cars, I don't see how this second pack doesn't catch them. And there's someone wrecking in the back of the pack that might bring a caution out to get them all together.
JR Horn, he got into one other car, but that was only 2 HD. We got to have at least 3 tonight. It's going to probably stay green.
Oh,
and 10 to go. Yeah, and 10 to go, everybody. And I'll tell you that I believe that 88 right there, he's kind of sitting in the catbird seat, and it's an all-star night here, Knights. We're going to put the bumper to this leader?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If I sit in second, I absolutely would put the bumper. I mean, there's no points involved, just nothing but some hurt feelings, but...
That's right. That's the way I'm kind of looking at it. Yeah, if I can get to you, I'm definitely going to move you up the track. Oh, and here we go.
Especially with the year Sigma's had already. This is the closest he's been to a victory all year long so far.
Right.
So, you know, he's chomping at the bit, and here he goes.
Well, there he goes, the 88 of D4C Sigma. Shiny Cord out there in the chat had picked him. Currently trying to battle Amore Smoke for the lead through turns 1 and 2 down the backstretch. I think Amore Smoke's going to hold on to it, though, because he's going to get that preferred run all the way down the straight. He's going to clear him to turn 3.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I believe that Sigma right here, he might be playing that, what we just said there. He's kind of setting him up here so we can just kind of try to push him up out of the way a little bit because he is glued to that bumper. As now 7 laps to go.
Well, I think you got to make your move now because if there is a caution, you definitely want to be P1, not P2. As Sigma is working up the run into turn 3. He's going to try and go low, but the 42 of Amore Smoke is there.
Yeah, and let me ask you this. If you decide to move 5 or 6 to go, and you know he's going to get back to you with 2 to go. Saw this at Chicagoland with the 18 and the 42 last year, and if you don't like that, don't even watch.
Yeah, it's going to be one of them things, Deeds. If you move somebody, you better move them enough. That way
and there he goes down low into 3.
Yep, he moved him up the track, and look, we got side by side coming out of 4. Sigma's going to clear him.
And he don't got him cleared just yet, and they are still side by side into turn 1.
And Sigma leads that lap.
They better figure it out real quick because them guys behind them, I'm sure, are getting bigger in the rearview mirror. We could have 7 cars here in just a moment.
Yeah, but Amore Smoke with a power move on the outside.
Yes, sir. And here we go again with the same. And look behind him. A train of 5 cars is definitely here. And we're going to have 5 laps to go.
Yeah, they've got to be getting close to their draft. They may have it already.
Oh, they definitely have their draft. And the car leading that pack is going to be the 43 of Dirty Worm Germ, and he's bringing a crew with him.
Yes,
Yeah,
he is.
the 18 of Rowdy just got the grass a little bit coming through the tri-oval.
Yep. And there's Rose looking down low, and he can't make a move by himself. And Rowdy's getting tight up there, and I believe he just used all that track to get a big run off.
Oh, a preset 5 and not making any adjustments. This late in the run, them tires are shot. Definitely. Here goes the 88 trying something new. We haven't seen so far from him. He's going to try and get a run down the backstretch. Just doesn't, he's not able to get a big one as the 43 of Worm is here.
Yeah, 3 to go. And, I mean, look, everybody's here now all of a sudden. Worm gets the wall. Rowdy gets the wall. Silent jumps to the bottom.
There'll be no cautions. We're under 5 to go, so if they wreck, they wreck. There's no more cautions.
Yes, sir, and here comes the 9 of Silent Killer getting up under Dirty Worm Germ, and he's going to move up to P3 possibly.
Yeah. Yep, and one person who's loving seeing this is the 42 of Amore. And HD, check the stream.
Yep. What am I checking? This is white flag, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the white flag.
Yeah, white flag is in the air. 42 of Amore Smoke is your race leader. Will the 88 possibly pull a dive bomb down into turn 3? I just don't think he's got the run to do it. There he goes.
And he gets the apron trying it.
He tried it, and your race winner is definitely going to be the 42 of Amore Smoke by a mile.
Yes, sir. And now we're going to just sort it out for second.
The 9 of Silent Killer got second.
Oh, it was the 43
yes,
of Germ pounding the inside wall. 43 of Germ pounding the inside wall again. I guess that's a fitting way to end this thing. He's hit the wall hard a couple of times tonight.
So who do we have in the chat that picked Amore Smoke?
Elijah White.
Yes, sir.
Elijah, you here? Elijah. You here, buddy?
Woof. I'm here.
Trying to see if the $10 one is here.
I'm not sure what's going on here, but I can't. I'm just showing a connecting on the feed there.
My stream's up.
Okay.
How's it going, buddy?
There's Elijah.
Yeah, he's here. Your driver
Yes,
ended
sir.
up winning Amore Smoke. You are the $10 Amazon gift card winner. Brought to you by MyColorStreetNails.com/star-shine-nails. We're going to take this thing back to the booth with our very own lovely D4C Carol right there behind the desk. Everybody shout out D4C Carol.
Shout out.
Yeah, it was definitely a good win. I don't know. I think he wants you to put your email address in the comments. Or just message me on Xbox, if you're on Xbox. And I'll shoot you the code.
Yeah, I believe that's what you do. And if you don't back out, you're going to be headed to the Charlotte Roval HD.
I do it every single week.
I do too. That's why you pay me the big bucks.
Yep, that's why I pay you the big bucks. No, I'm already going to the Roval. It's okay.
Nice. Let me know how the pit road works. And I was watching the end of that thing there, and I believe, did that work?
Just put your email out there. And if you don't want to do that, just send me a message. Or your gamer tag. Put something out there. Anybody? Is there more smoke in here?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, man. Why don't you do our little race interview, man? Go get him, Deeds.
I don't know what the order was, but all right.
Sounds
I believe
Sigma for
Oh.
second.
It's the Aviator. Got him with his message.
Yeah, there you go. Did Sigma get third?
No, Silent.
Silent got
Silent.
third. All right. Kind of got shook
I
up
got
there.
second.
Silent, are you in here?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought Sigma got second.
You got second, right?
yeah, I got second.
All right. All right. Sigma, you in here?
Yes, sir.
Man, I tell you what, and you were strong up there all day long, and at the end there, we were talking in the booth. It's an all-star event, no points, and it looked like you tried to get to his bumper and just got a little too low. What happened there at the end?
Yeah, the 88 Chevy was good most of the day. Got in some trouble early, but was able to be up there when it counted. Yeah, I just tried to send it in there late and put the apron there. Hell, like you said, it's an all-star race. If you don't finish first, what's the point? Gotta
Right.
send it.
Yep, bring me back the steering wheel or the checkered flag. But yeah, I mean, you had a really strong run up there tonight, and man, good job, great stuff. That was awesome to see you up there tonight.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And Knights, I believe that you want to take second place. Silent Killer, you called him to win. He came up one spot short.
Yeah, I'll get him. Silent Bud, you got a copy?
10-4.
All right, bud. Yeah, I did pick you to start this thing, man. I told them all you had a good car. Told them this was your track. You got into some trouble there. Got a lap down. You got the lap back. Looked like you had a really good car, man. Is there anything you could have done there to close down there at the end? I saw you had a little bit of trouble there with the 18 trying to get around him. Was there anything else you could have done?
Yeah, when you got caught that lap down, it's just hard to get it back. Unfortunately, just all those cautions is what helped do it. To make it run out of more Sigma, to get them there at the end like that, I was being polite, and I did waste a lot of time there following Poopy. I probably could have moved him sooner than what I did, but I would like to have had a chance, but hey, it happens. It's an all-star race. We all had fun. It was a blast, actually.
Yeah, it looked like it, man. Looked like y'all had a ton of fun out there tonight. Good job bringing it home second there. I know it's not what you wanted, but still a great run. Good momentum going into the 600. So great run, man.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Yeah, Charlotte's my wheelhouse. It just takes a while to figure it out.
That is correct. Now, HD, I believe you have our top all-star of the night, sir.
We'll give it to Deeds.
Oh man, I tell you what, Amor, I believe we're gonna have to get you just a seat up here in the booth for after these things because you're here every week. Tell us how the night went tonight.
It was good, man. I got caught a lap down there. We had to do the green flag stop, but I was able to get the lap back and drive to that stage win in the second stage. That was pretty fun. All night, it was a lot of fun racing everybody. Everybody was being aggressive. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
racing.
it looked like a lot of fun from up here, and I mean, did you kind of knew what was coming there? The only move that you had was that to block that bottom right there, and do you think you could have held on to it if he'd have got to your bumper?
Yeah, I think he was a little too far back. It would have had to been blatantly wrecking me to be able to do something. So he could have got to my bumper maybe, but I think I would have held my own.
Yeah, that was definitely awesome, man. And I mean, you were up there all night long. I believe that I picked you to win that race, of course. Man, a lot of fun in there tonight. A lot of great drivers. I'm pretty sure everybody in there had a great time tonight. And you're coming home as the all-star champion.
Yep, feels good. Feels good to finally be back in victory lane after finishing second and third all these times. So. I know it's not a points race, but hey, win's a win. I'll take it.
Right. Momentum heading into the 600. So good job.
Thanks, man.
HD.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for the D4C All-Star race here at Charlotte with the More Smoke, your race winner. Congratulations to him. And also, congratulations to the Aviator out there who won the $10 Amazon gift card, brought to you by mycolorstreetnails.com/Starshine Nails. Now, guys, Valentine's Day is over. Christmas is over. Heck, I think the next holiday is Memorial Day.
Over.
I think the next holiday
Get
is like
yourself
Memorial
some Easter
Day.
nails.
Or Easter
Easter.
nails. One of them's coming up. Make sure to hit that website. I guarantee you, your loved one will love you and love you forever. The only thing that's going to be hurting is might be your wallet because she might ask you to buy them again. She's going to love them so much. Well, guys, it's been another fun one. Deeds and Nights, as always. It's always a blast calling these races with you. And until next time, I'll see you guys on the track.